these two are they used as a anesthetic drug. Okay, and chloroform is reacts with acetone. It forms as a chloritone. So chloritone is used as a hypnotic drug. So which drug form? Chloritone is used as here hypnotic drug. Hypnotic drug. It is used as a hypnotic drug. Okay. Now the next important term is so iodoform. Iodoform we had seen or not? We didn't see the iodoform. Okay, right. Next we'll see I put here iodoform. 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 So what is meant by the iodoform means here CHI3. CHI3 is called as a iodoform. So what is the main importance of the iodoform means here? Iodoform test. Okay, iodoform test is used in the detection confirmation test of the carbonyl compounds. Okay, and alcohols also. Alcohols also it gives the positive iodoform test. Aldehydes also it gives as a positive iodoform test, and ketones also it gives as a positive iodoform test. Okay, so which are they give as a positive iodoform test means here alcohols. The alcohols which are having methyl group, that means ethyl only gives us here positive iodoform test. Okay, CH3 bond CH2 bond OH. So this one it gives us a positive iodoform test. So how, which one it is involves in the positive iodoform test means this methyl group. Okay, this methyl group, alcoholic group attached to carbon, adjacent carbon is it involves in the positive iodoform test. And what is the another example means here CH3 bond CH bond OH bond CH3 C2Hy. So this one also it involves the positive iodoform test. Sir, which part is going to be involves the positive iodoform test means this methyl group. Okay, this methyl group is involves the positive iodoform test. If C2H5 bond CH bond OH bond C2H5. If it is treated with this one, means it does not give the positive test here. It does not give the positive iodoform test. Why it won't give the positive iodoform test means because of there is no methyl group. If any methyl group it is there here, the carbon which is attached with the OH, that carbon is attached with the any methyl group. There is no methyl group. If the methyl group is not there, means it does not give us a positive iodoform test. Okay, so which one it gives the positive iodoform test means here the methyl group which is attached to the alcoholic carbon, that we can call as here. So that it is involved in a positive iodoform test. And aldehydes also we are seeing. So what are the aldehydes means acetaldehyde. CH3 bond CHO. Acetaldehyde is it involves in the positive iodoform test. Acetaldehyde. And but formaldehyde it does not involves in the positive iodoform test. Formaldehyde it does not involves in the positive iodoform test. Okay, and H2CH4 it does not involves the positive iodoform test. And propanaldehyde. So propanaldehyde means here CH3 bond CH2 bond CHO. So this group also it does not involves in the positive iodoform test. Which one only it gives us a positive iodoform test means here only acetaldehyde. So why the acetaldehyde only it gives the positive iodoform test means here because of it has the methyl group. Methyl group is attached to the functional group. Okay. And another one also. What is another one means here ketones. CH3 bond C double bond O bond CH3. Okay, acetone. Acetone it gives us a positive iodoform test. Okay, ketones also it gives us a positive iodoform test, but in that one, the methyl group which is attached to the ketonic functional group that only involves the iodoform test. Okay, that only it is involves in a iodoform test. For example, if it is attached with C2H5 bond C double bond O bond CH3, whether the given molecule is, that means this one, what is the IUPAC name of this one? This we can call as a 2-propanone. 2-propanone. Is 2-propanone is gives us a positive iodoform test or not? Anyone of you? Is 2-propanone it gives us a positive iodoform test or not? Aditi, Kathy, Ritu. Is 2-propanone gives us a positive iodoform test or not? That is my question.
Sir, it will.
Very good, man. So it gives us a positive iodoform test because of methyl group is attached to the ketonic functional group. For example, if I wrote like this, for example, acetophenone. What is this one means here? Acetophenone. C double bond O bond CH3. Acetophenone. Is acetophenone it gives us a positive iodoform test or not, ma? Any one of you?
Sir, it does because it has a methyl group.
Yes, ma'am. So it gives us a positive iodoform test because of it has a methyl group. Okay, it gives us a positive iodoform. What is the name of this one means here? Acetophenone. Acetophenone. Acetophenone it gives us a positive iodoform test. Now I'll give some other examples which is related to the ketone. For example, 3-pentanone. I don't want to write the structure because if I'm writing the structure, you people are going to identify the answer here. Now just I'll write the IUPAC name. So what is the IUPAC name means here? 3-pentanone. 3-pentanone. Is 3-pentanone it gives us a positive iodoform test or not? Any one of you? 3-pentanone it gives us a positive iodoform test or not? Any one of you?
Sir, it won't.
It won't give, ma. So why it won't give the positive iodoform test, Aditi?
Sir, because there is CH25 on both the sides.
Yes, ma. So if it is the ketone functional group means this side also we have a C2H5 group and this side also we are having C2H5 group here. There is no methyl group. If there is no methyl group means here, okay. So here C2H5, this side also C2H5 it is there. So both sides C2H5, both sides C2H5 it's there. That's why it does not give the positive iodoform test. So when it gives the positive iodoform test means whenever it is having the methyl group, then only it gives us a positive iodoform test. Okay, it gives us a positive iodoform test. For example, if I had given one more structure here, C double bond O bond C2H5. If I had given this kind of structure, whether the given molecule is it gives us a positive iodoform test, ma? Is either the given molecule is it gives us a positive iodoform test or not?
It doesn't.
Sir, it does
Yes.
not.
It does not give the positive iodoform test. So because of there is no methyl group. So these two molecules are does not give the positive iodoform test. So let us see. Sir, where we are using this one means here, it is the confirmation test of the alcohols also. Okay, confirmation test of the alcohols are either the given molecule is we can say aldehyde or not. That is also there also aldehydes and ketones also they give us here positive iodoform test also. Okay, so based on that one, we can say that the aldehyde is containing the methyl group or not. Okay, so based on the iodoform test, we can say whether the ketone is having the methyl group or not. Whenever it is having the methyl group, then only it gives us a positive iodoform test. Otherwise, it won't give us a positive iodoform test. Okay, now, okay, let us see. So one example I'm taking. Which example I can take, ma? Any example? Any one example? Ma? So can I take acetone? Can I take acetone, ma? Now I'm taking as acetone. Okay, I'm taking as acetone. CH3 bond, C double bond O bond CH3. So acetone is treated with 3 moles of the iodine plus 4 moles of the NaOH plus 4 moles of the NaOH. Okay, in this one, what is the iodoform test means here? Iodoform means here, methyl group is it is converted into the iodoform. What are the methyl group? It is that it is converted into the iodoform. What is the molecular formula of the iodoform? CH3. And what are the CH3 CO group is that? CH3 C double bond O it is converted into ONA. It is converted into ONA. Then plus how many moles per here? So remaining 3 moles of the sodium iodide and plus 3 moles of the H2O is going to be formed. 3 moles of H2O is going to be formed. So whatever the iodo form it is forming, that it gives us a yellow color crystals. Okay, that it gives us here yellow color crystals. Okay, so yellow color crystals are, they act as an antiseptic. They act as here antiseptic agent. Iodoform is act as here antiseptic agent. Now you got the clarity. So all of you got the clarity. Samhita. So you can take any one.
Yes, sir, got it.
Got it? Can I give one more example here? For example, if you take the acetaldehyde. If the acetaldehyde is undergoes to the iodoform reaction, means what are the products it is going to be formed? Any one of them. Acetaldehyde. The molecular formula of the acetaldehyde is CH3 bond CHO. If the acetaldehyde is undergoes to the iodoform reaction, what are the products it is going to be formed? Any one of you. What are the products it is going to form? So this we can call as a sodium acetate, sodium acetate. This we can call as iodoform, sodium iodide, and water molecule is going to be formed. Similarly, so here also what are the products it is going to be formed? Kathy, what are the products it is going to be formed?
1 minute, sir.
Okay. Samhita,
Yes, sir.
what are the products it is forming, ma? When the acetaldehyde is, it undergoes to the iodoform test.
Sir, it will form CH3 C double bond ONA.
No, it's wrong. If you observe clear structure here what happened in place of CH3, what we placed? ONA. Is that clear for everyone? So we removed the one methyl group in
Sir,
place
is
of
the product C double bond O H O N A plus CHI3 plus 3 NaI?
CHI3 plus 3 NaI plus 3 H2. Exactly, Aditi. Exactly correct here. Okay. So can you tell me the name of this one? This we can call as a sodium formate. Sodium formate. What is the molecular formula of the formic acid, ma? The molecular formula of the formic acid is HCOOH, na? Okay, in that one, hydrogen atom is replaced by the sodium. If the hydrogen atom is replaced by the sodium, means they form as a ester functional group. That is only we can call as a sodium formate. That's why we wrote as a sodium acetate. If you observe clearly structure one, what we had done in this structure means here, methyl group is replaced by ONA. Methyl group is replaced by ONA. To make you clarity, I will write this structure is CH3 bond C double bond O bond H. Okay, so CHO aldehyde functional group also we can write like this. Okay, in this one what we are doing? We are replacing the methyl with ONA. If you replace the methyl group with the ONA means H C double bond O ONA. to make you confused, but don't get confusion here. This also we can write HCONA. HCOONA also we can write. This also we can write as here HCOONA. So this also we can write as a sodium formate. This also we can write as a sodium formate. Now you got the clarity? So anyone you having doubt? Shall we try one more example? Shall we try one more example, ma?
Yes, sir.
Ma. So why you can't take as a acetophenone? Why we can't take as acetophenone? But in examination, they won't give the balancing equation. How they will ask the question in the examination means here. So acetophenone directly I2 in presence of NaOH. This is the generally they're asking. They won't give any balancing equation. If the I2 in presence of alkaline solution means it represents as a which reaction mark? Which test it represents? Which test it is going to be represents? Acetophenone in presence iodine in presence of NaOH. Acetophenone in presence of NaOH is represented as a iodoform test only now. Okay. Now what are the products it is going to be formed? Any one of you can tell me the name of the product? Anyone of you can tell me the name of the product? Organic chemistry, more practice is required. I don't know how much you're going to practice or not. Okay. Again, this Sunday also you're having the test based on the whole haloalkanes and halogens. Okay, ma? What's the answer? Samita, you got answer? But today I'm going to finish this chapter, ma. Just please give me the answers fast.
Sir, I didn't get the product name.
But I'm going to write the structure once you check it out whether it is correct or not.
Sir, benzene bond C double O N A. Yeah, sir, I got the same thing. I didn't get the compound name. Can you explain it?
Okay. Aditi, what is the molecular formula of the benzoic acid? Benzoic acid. How we can write as a benzoic acid? On benzene ring, if the carboxylic acid group it is there means that we can call as a benzoic acid. Is that clear? Is that clear,
Yes,
Aditi?
sir.
Right now, this we can call as a benzoic acid. In place of hydrogen, what we place? Sodium. So that means we can write as a sodium benzoate. Sodium benzoate. So what is the name of the product means here? It forms as a sodium benzoate. Now you got the clarity, all of you? Okay. Right, ma'am. So then we'll go for the next step. So for next polyhalogen compound. So what is the next polyhalogen compound we are having here? The next polyhalogen compound is carbon tetrachloride, CCl4. Okay. So what is the next polyhalogen compound we are having means here? So CCl4. Okay, CCl4 is the next polyhalogen compound. Carbon tetrachloride. Sir, how you are going to prepare as a carbon tetrachloride means here? When the methane is reacts with the excess of chlorine in presence of sunlight or UV light. So finally it forms as a CCl4. So finally it forms as here carbon tetrachloride. So what is the final product it forms here? Finally it forms as a carbon tetrachloride. Okay, and some other also it is that. What is another method means here? If the CHCl3 also, if the chloroform also treated with chlorine in presence of sunlight, also it is also formed as here carbon tetrachloride plus HCl is going to be formed. Okay, so what are the physical properties of the carbon tetrachloride? Physical properties. So what are the physical properties? Physical and chemical properties means here simply we can write as a properties of the carbon tetrachloride. Okay, so properties of the carbon tetrachloride. Properties. So what are the properties? Means it is the colorless liquid. Colorless liquid. Okay, and insoluble in water. Insoluble in water. Highly soluble in organic solvents. Highly soluble in organic solvents. Okay, actually carbon tetrachloride is used as one of the best solvent. Carbon tetrachloride is used as one of the best solvent. Sir, where we are using as a solvent means it is used as a solvent in dry cleaning process. Dry cleaning process. Okay, so solvent it is used as a solvent in dry cleaning process. So you know what is the dry cleaning? Do you have any idea about that one here? What is the dry cleaning process, man? At least have listened the name of the dry cleaning.
Yes, so they remove grease or other stains on the cloth
Very good.
using non-polar solvents.
Very good, very good. So because of nowadays we all are using as a costly dress and all here. Okay, party wear and all we are calling general. When are you attending some parties and all means while having the dinner or something. If some oil droplets are fall on your dress and all. So generally party wear and all we can't wash with the soap. Is that clear? And at the same time we can't put for the washing machine also. So what you will do? So we people are going to do to give us a dry cleaning. So what is the dry cleaning means here? By using some suitable solvents, they can remove the oil marks or grease marks from the cloths and all here. So for that procedure only we can call as a dry cleaning process. So in dry cleaning process also carbon tetrachloride is used as a solvent. At the same time, carbon tetrachloride is used as a fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. Okay, so wherever you use means here carbon tetrachloride also it is used as a fire extinguisher. Okay, when the carbon tetrachloride is so when it is exposed to the carbon tetrachloride, exposed to carbon tetrachloride. Okay, so whenever you are going to expose to the carbon tetrachloride, means if it is light concentration, actually less amount it is there in atmospheric air. If it is having the less amount in the atmospheric air, means generally it causes here noisy. Okay, headache, vomiting sensation. Vomiting sensation also it is there. So all of you have seen the chemistry lab? At least how many members you enter into the chemistry lab? Kathy, you entered. They started practicals?
Yes, sir, but I didn't attend any of them. I attended like 2 or 3.
Okay, about Samhita, what about you?
The practicals are over.
Practicals are over. So then
Yes,
you
sir.
had done some practicals also.
Yes, sir.
Ritu also done practicals. Ritu, you completed the practicals. Chemistry lab is it gives us such a pleasant smell na, while doing the experiments. Chemistry lab is you are having very nice smell.
Sir,
Happy, you can
we all
enjoy
wore
this.
masks because of the smell. Ammonia
Okay,
smell.
ammonia smell. Next is any other thing nitrate test you had done or not? It gives us a pungent smell. Concentrated sulfuric acid it gives us some pungent smell here. Okay, and benzene, toluene, and all you had seen with some dense smell it will be there. They have some characteristic smell. aniline, benzene and all. Okay, and mainly why I'm asking means here, generally, whenever you're doing the cation identification and confirmation test, okay, so there you are using as a hydrogen sulfide. There you are using as a hydrogen sulfide. Most of the people, while smelling the hydrogen sulfide, they only started doing of the vomiting. That's why I'm asking. So, have you seen hydrogen sulfide gas or not? Have you seen or not? How many members you had seen hydrogen smell, sulfide smell? Actually, some smell, we can call some name also for that one. What is the characteristic smell of the hydrogen sulfide? Hmm? It is having rotten egg smell. We are seeing that smell means immediately we'll feel some vomiting sensation. So when the carbon tetrachloride also it is lightly it is there in the atmospheric air means whenever you're going to be inhale. So whenever you're going to be inhale means first of all it causes some headache, noisy, dizziness. Okay, so like that it's going to be so get here. Okay, if the concentration is going to be increases, if the concentration of the carbon tetrachloride is going to be increases in the atmospheric air means it works on nervous system. Okay, it causes first of all here it works on here nervous system, works on here nervous system. All nerve systems are going to be died. Okay, and it causes liver cancer also. It causes liver cancer. Liver cancer. If the concentration is going to be increases means here, so it causes liver cancer. More concentration. If more concentration, the carbon tetrachloride is present more concentration atmospheric air means first it works on the nerve system and it causes liver cancer also. Okay, and here, sir, what happened means here first it if it is more quantity whenever you're going to inhale more amount of the carbon tetrachloride means first of all you'll feel as a dizziness. After that, slowly you went to the coma. Okay, so finally it causes death also. Okay, so finally it causes a death. So due to that reason only carbon tetrachloride, some chemical components are highly dangerous. Okay, some chemical components are they're highly dangerous. And I would like to suggest one thing for everyone. Okay, so better nowadays we see means mostly who are working in the pharmaceutical company and all means here. So most of the people they are affecting by the cancer. Okay, so because of continuously they are inhaling some of the chemicals. Some of them are they're inhaling some chemicals, but who are working means more who are more exposed to the chemical. In pharmaceutical companies also we have some sections. R&D section is the research and development. Research and development is not that much of effective. Okay, and quality advisor section will be there. That will be different here. But in production and at all, those people are they exposing to the more solvents. Whenever they expose to the more solvents means most of the people their lifespan is going to be decreases by 10 years. How many it is going to be decreases means here 10 years the lifespan is going to be decreases. That much of effective it will be there. Okay, and what is the another important point we are having with they are asking the examinations means here DDT. DDT. So what is the abbreviation of the DDT? Dichloro, diphenyl, dichloro, diphenyl, trichloro, ethane. Okay, so what is the abbreviation of the DDT means here dichloro, diphenyl, trichloroethane, and this is also we can call as a para dash dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane also we can write as here. So this also we can write as here para dash. Okay, so dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane also we can write. First of all, I write the structure here. So based on the structure, sometimes they're asking the question in the examination part. Okay. So first CCl4. Cl, here also Cl, here also Cl, and one more carbon. Okay, so one more carbon is attaches with the dichloro diphenyl. Here also one Cl is there, and here also phenyl group. That fourth position it is having the Cl group. Finally, H. Now you can check it out, sir. What I wrote here, para position. Chlorine is going to be substituted at here, para position. That's why what we wrote here, para paradash. Sir, why you wrote as a para paradash means here, if I write P and P means both are same only here. But here we have two different molecules to represent two different molecules of the phenyl groups. That's why I wrote as a P P dash. Okay, so what is the position? Or this also we can write as a 4 dash also we can write 4 dash dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane also we can call 1 comma 1 comma 1 trichloroethane also we can write as IUPAC name. Sometimes they're asking the IUPAC name, sometimes they're asking the common name, sometimes what is the structure of DDT. Okay, so what is the structure of DDT? Sir, for which purpose they used as a DDT means here DDT is used as an insecticide. It is used as here insecticide. So actually first it is identified for this one, they got as a Nobel Prize also here. So for isolation of the DDT also they got the Nobel Prize here. Okay, so when they got the Nobel Prize means 1940s they got as a Nobel Prize. Okay, so at the same time so many mosquitoes are there. Okay, so that only so many people they used to affect for the malaria. Okay, so they are affecting for the malaria. So to avoid the malaria, so they identified this one and they reduce the malaria cases also. Okay, so from 1940s to up to 1970s, so they used a lot from 1940 to 1970. Okay, so they used as a lot for the DDT. Okay, so whenever they're using as a DDT means here what are the insects are there? They also habitated. They increases their resistance power. They increases their resistance power. That is resistance power is what happened here. But so whenever you are spraying some DDT or something means here, they used to survive. They are not going to be dying. Okay. So why would they are not going to be dying means here? So DDT effect is going to be decreases on the one here. They habitate for that chemical. They habitated for that chemical. So due to that reason only, at the same time, what happened? First of all, mosquitoes are not going to be decreases. Okay, malaria cases are decreases. Mosquitoes are not decreases. Okay, and what is the second effect means here? So where the mosquitoes it will be there? Any biology students are there? I think so. Ritu, she will give the answers. How you will get as a malarium? How you will get malaria, dengue, typhoid? Hmm? So, okay, due to the mosquitoes. Due to the mosquitoes. When the mosquitoes are bite means here, so we will be used to get as a malaria fever, typhoid fever, dengue fever here. So especially when the mosquitoes are bite means here, we used to get as a malaria. Okay. At the same time, where the mosquitoes are going to be developed means here in sewages. They place as a more eggs and all and stored water. Wherever the water storages are there, they used to lay as here so many eggs. On plants also they used to as here, so they lay as so many eggs here. Okay, to reduce that one, they used to spray as a DDT in sewages also. Okay, and in lands, free lands, open spaces also they used to spray as here DDT. Okay, so that time what happened? Plants and water animals. What are the water animals are there? Fishes are there here. Actually, DDT is highly soluble in non-polar solvent. DDT is soluble in fats, my dear. DDT is soluble in fats. So whenever it is soluble in fats, okay, it started decreasing of the metabolism. It started decreasing of metabolism. It started decreasing of metabolism in fishes okay, it's fishes decreases the So metabolism in fishes. So on behalf of that one, what happened? It is stored in the fats. So generally we used to have as a fishes now. So whoever they are using as some eating as a more fishes, that DDT is going to be installed, stored in our bodies also. Then it started working on the liver and kidney. Okay, so whoever they are having the more DDT in their bodies means here they used to suffer by the due to the failure of that liver and kidneys also. Due to that reason only, it is banned in world throughout the world. Okay, so it is banned in throughout the world. So when they use means at the Second World War time they use the DDT. When they use the DDT here at the Second World War time they used as a DDT. So all of you got the clarity here. Still anyone there having doubt? Samhita, anyone you having doubt? Aditi, Kathy,
No, sir.
No, sir.
right one. So last one is, so we have a freons. So what is the last concept in this chapter? Means here, the last concept we are having is here freon. So what is meant by the freons, first of all? Freons. So which we can call as a freons. Which we can call as a freons. Which we call as a freons. What is meant the freons? So freons are nothing but chlorofluorocarbons. What is meant the freons means here? Freons are nothing but here chlorofluorocarbons. Chlorofluorocarbons are called as a freons. Actually, freons are we can call as a gases. Okay, freons are called as a gases. Okay, so if they are gases means by decreasing their temperature, that means freons are easily we can convert it into a liquid form. Okay, so freons are easily we can convert it into the liquid form. Okay, so what are the freons are there? They are the colorless, odorless, and non-toxic also. So due to that reason only, freons are they used in refrigerators. Okay, and ACs, air conditions. Air conditions also we are having here. So chlorofluorocarbon, that means only we can call as a freons. Freons are present in refrigerator and air conditioners also we are having the so chlorofluorocarbon. Okay, now we have some names in JEE level and at all. They're asking some names now. Okay, they're asking some names. Freon names they're asking, especially JEE. Especially for JEE level, they're asking the names of the freons. Okay, sir, how we can find out the names of the freons means here? For example, actually in chlorofluorocarbon general formula we can write as a carbons are there, fluorines are there. Okay, at the same time, chlorines also it is there. But in this one, we are not going to calculate the number of chlorine atoms. So which one we are going to be calculate means here? We are going to calculate the number of carbons and number of hydrogens and number of fluorines. Based on the number of carbon atoms, number of hydrogens, and number of fluorine atoms, we are giving the names. We are giving the names here. Okay. So generally, what is the best example for the chlorofluorocarbons means we can write as a freon 1, 2. Sorry, 1, 2. Freon 1, 2 is one of the best example of the chlorofluorocarbon. Okay. So how we can calculate, how we can give the name means, for example, number of carbon atoms. Number of carbon atoms means C minus H. C minus 1. What is the formula we are using to calculate the total number of carbon atoms in a compound means here? C minus 1. C minus 1. Okay. And this one is number of hydrogens. Number of hydrogens plus 1. And number of fluorine atoms. Ask easily how many number of fluorine atoms are there? That we are going to take here. Number. And this is also number of hydrogens plus 1. Number of carbon atoms minus 1 here. For example, if they had given like this here. CF2Cl2. What is the name of the freon? Okay. If they had given some molecular formula here. What is the name of the molecular formula they had given means here? CF2Cl2. CF2Cl2 means how we can write the name here? Okay, what is the name of this one, ma? CF2Cl2. CF2Cl2 means how we can write as here total number of carbon atoms 1 minus 1. Okay, so we'll get as 0. And here number of hydrogens, so 0 plus 1. And number of fluorine atoms we have it 2. Number of fluorine atoms we are having 2. Then what is the name of the chlorofluorocarbon means here? This we can write as a freon. This we can write as a freon. Okay, freon. Number of carbon atoms. How many number of carbon atoms are there? 0. Okay, freon 0. Number of hydrogens, how many are there? 1. And number of fluorines, how many are there? 2. So then it becomes as a freon 1, 2. Okay, so freon 1, 2 is the name of the chlorofluorocarbon. For example, if it is like this here, CH F3 it is there. CHF3 it is there. CHF3 means how we can write the name here? How we can write the name? How we can write my here? So this also, for example, in place of F2, they used as here only one Cl is there. In place of F3, we can take as a one Cl. F2Cl we can write. F2Cl. F2Cl means how we can write the chlorofluorocarbon name? First, number of carbon atoms 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Number of hydrogens here 1 plus 1. Already one hydrogen atom is there. One hydrogen atom is we can write as a 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Number of fluorine atoms 2 are there. Then what is the name of the compound means here? Freon 0, 2, 2. 0, 2, 2 is the compound name. So based on nomenclature part, they're asking the questions in the examination part. Actually, if the fluorocarbons are increases in the atmospheric air, what happened? What is the main disadvantage of the fluorocarbons in the atmospheric air? What is the disadvantage of the chlorofluorocarbons in the atmospheric air? If the chlorofluorocarbons are increases in the atmospheric air, they depletes the ozone layer. They depletes ozone layer. If they depletes the ozone layer, means what happen? Ultraviolet light sir, they falls directly on humans now and animals also. Okay, so they causes skin cancer under all. To prevent the skin cancer under all means ozone layer has to be there. Okay, so without depleting the ozone layer means we have to reduce the using of refrigerator, ACs and all. And perfumes also, some of the perfumes also they contain the chlorofluorocarbons. Okay, I think so everyone they're dropping here. So this is about here haloalkanes, haloarenes. Remaining part we will continue in the next class. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to start the new chapter. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. అయిపోయింది పడుకుందా నింపోత్రి